How the wood troll participated in negotiations. Deep in the forest there lived a wood troll named Valentine. One day, two of his friends, a boar and a bear, came to visit him. "We've heard that people want to build a highway through our forest," they told to the wood troll. "Suppose so," Valentine the wood troll nodded. "And what of it?" "What do you mean, what of it?" the bear exclaimed, throwing up his paws. "They'll start driving back and forth in their cars and trucks, making noise and running over hares and moose." "Yes, hares and moose do love dash under wheels," the boar confirmed. "So what should we do about it?" asked Valentine the wood troll. "Not we, but you," replied the bear. "You need to go talk to the people. Somehow you've got to explain to them that building a road through our forest is a bad idea." "And why me?" Valentine the wood troll wondered. "Because you walk on two legs and your face is almost like a human's," the boar explained. "You look the most like a human being, so maybe they'll listen to you. Just think, are they likely to have a conversation with a boar or a bear?" "Probably not," Valentine agreed. "But what should I say to the people? How do I convince them not to build the road?" "How should we know?" shrugged the bear. "Think of something. Find some flaws in their plan." "Flaws?" Valentine scratched his head thoughtfully. "All right then, I'll go." "Go where?" the boar and bear exclaimed in unison. "Looking like that? You need to get ready first so the people don't freak out when they see you, like a wood troll." The boar somehow got hold of some pants and a shirt, while the bear dragged a tie and a comb from his den. A long time ago, these had been dropped by an aesthete mushroom picker fleeing after a run-in with the bear in the forest. They dressed and groomed the wood troll and sent him off to the city to negotiate with the humans. Valentine the wood troll was received at the governor's residence and invited to a reception. As the forest's representative, he was alone. The governor, however, was surrounded by all his subordinates, from his chief aides to the janitors. Everyone just wanted to get a look at a real wood troll. "So, what proposal have you come to us with, dear sir?" asked the governor. "We've heard in the forest that you want to build a road through our woods," the wood troll said. "Well, you shouldn't do that." "You must understand that building this highway is essential for the development of our city," said the governor. "So why shouldn't we go ahead with it?" "Because there are some drawbacks," Valentine replied. "May I ask what drawbacks do you mean?" the governor inquired. "I said some," the wood troll grumbled irritably. "It would be better to build the road around the forest, not through it." "But that's where the drawbacks would appear," the governor countered. "A bypass road would be longer and therefore more expensive, and it would take longer to drive around than going straight through. You see, building the road through the forest is a great idea." "But it has some drawbacks," the wood troll reminded him. "And what drawbacks are those?" the governor asked, growing irritated. "Some," Valentine the wood troll repeated. "You definitely won't like them." In the end, they couldn't reach an agreement, and Valentine the wood troll had to return to the forest empty-handed. "So what are we going to do?" the boar and bear asked when they heard about the results. "I told the humans that building the road has some drawbacks and they won't like them. So here's the plan. Call the wolves, the lynx," and Valentine the wood troll began instructing his friends on what to do next. The humans still built the road through the forest, and the governor was the first to drive on it. He was speeding along the brand new highway in a car with his bodyguards and driver, looking out the window. "This is a very large forest," he said. "Even a road straight through it turned out to be very long." We were right not to road it around the forest. Look, we haven't even reached the middle of the road and I already need to stop for a bio break." The driver slowed down near the shoulder, and that's when they saw a pack of wolves staring at them from the woods. No, drive on," the governor told the driver. "Stop somewhere else." The driver slowed down a bit later, but there, out of the bushes, a lynx was glaring at them. They had to keep driving. At the next stop, they saw a bear, and again the driver had to postpone the break. Then they were met by a brood of wild boars. When the governor could no longer hold it, he told the driver to stop no matter what, regardless of which animal might be nearby. But when the driver stopped the car again, the passengers saw the wood troll. Valentine the wood troll stood tall, hunched over and menacing. Without his tie and shirt, with his hair wild and disheveled, he looked so terrifying that the governor yelped and ordered the driver to press the gas until they were out of the forest. When they finally left the woods behind, the driver pulled over to the shoulder and said, "There's a good spot over there, sir. No wolves or wood trolls here. I don't think I need to anymore," the governor said in a sheepish voice and turned away. Since then, no one traveled the forest road anymore, because what's the point of driving through a forest road if you can't stop to take a bio break? Soon the asphalt started to crack, grass began sprouting through it, then bushes, and before long, trees started growing there too. And no one disturbed the peace of the forest in that area ever again.